A very good day to all. Firstly, I would like to just ask a forgiveness that I said you I'll be beginning the CET classes as soon as possible. But due to my certain problems, I couldn't start this class. But this is not too late. Let us begin our classes from today itself. Like I have said you, I have divided the syllabus categories into 5, right? So the first category involves the most important topics which have a lot of questions which are repeated every year. That's why, and even these are very easy to have a memory, right? So that's why first thing I would like to begin is that is human reproduction. So human reproduction, you know, humans reproduce sexually. Okay, sexually means that they reproduce by formation of gametes. Okay, gametes consist of chromosomes. Chromosomes soon after formation of the gametes, they undergo union. Okay, male and female gametes undergo union, they form a zygote, and this process is internally, so that it is called as sexually reproduction. Okay, that's why we all know humans reproduce sexually. And next is, these are viviparous individuals. Okay, viviparous andre giving birth to young ones, that is said as viviparous. Okay, so humans have the character called as viviparity. And apart from that, the most important thing is humans actually have reproductive events. Okay, events andre ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, one after other. Okay, one process ಆದಮೇಲೆ next process follow up ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Okay, and then another process comes. Okay, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ processes one after one ಏನು follow up ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು events ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. Okay, so events ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ we basically have gametogenesis, insemination, fertilization, implantation, gestation and parturition, right? So in a brief agi ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, I would like to brief. First thing is gametogenesis, right? So gametogenesis is formation of gametes. So we have basically two sexes, or we also have the addition of the third sex, that is transgender, that is apart from biology. Okay, well, let us come back to here. About human reproduction, we can say we have two sexes, male and female individuals. So males in martada, they have gametogenesis in the form of spermatogenesis, sperm formation ಆಗ್ತದ. Female have oogenesis, ova or ovum formation ಆಗ್ತದ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಆ gametes formation ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, we say that process as gametogenesis, right? Next is insemination. So soon after gametogenesis, when the puberty reaches, okay, maturation ಆದಮೇಲೆ puberty ಏನು period ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, after that when male and female have the coitus, coitus andre union of male and female individuals in layman language. Okay, coitus ಆದಾಗ the male, what he does, he just ejaculates the semen into female tract, and that process scientifically is called as insemination. So this is the next event, that is gametes formation ಆದಮೇಲೆ insemination ಆಗ್ತದೆ. And insemination ಆದಮೇಲೆ the sperms are motile in nature, right? So vagina ಆದಾಗ ಏನೇನು sperms ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, the sperms try to move. Okay, they move into the fallopian tubes. I would like to show the picture later on. Okay, fallopian tubes ಗೆ move ಆದಾಗ they just move towards the ovum and undergo fertilization into fallopian tube, right? And next is implantation. Okay, implantation ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದ in detail I'll tell you later on, but brief ಆಗಿ ನಾ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಏನಂದರೆ, ಸಿ ಇಂಪ್ಲಾಂಟೇಷನ್ ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಯಾವತ್ತು ಫ್ಯಾಲಪಿಯನ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ದಾಗ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫ್ಯಾಲಪಿಯನ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ನ್ಯಾರೋವರ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್. ಸೊ ಯು ನೋ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬಿಗರ್ ಇನ್ ನೇಚರ್, ಹೌದಾ? ವೇಟ್ ಇರ್ತದ. ಓಕೆ, 9 months ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸೊ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದ. ಸೊ ಫ್ಯಾಲಪಿಯನ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಭಾಳ ನ್ಯಾರೋ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, right? So that's why what the egg does is, fertilized egg, it tries to move downwards near the uterus and try to get embedded into the skin of the uterus, okay, into the tissues of the uterus, and that particular process is called as implantation. Na in detail ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ implantation process ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದ, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಆಗ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, but right now we can just have a glance. Okay, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ processes ಏನದ, what is the meaning of this? Okay, next is gestation. Soon after implantation, placenta forms. Okay, placenta is just a temporary organ which is formed during pregnancy. Okay, so that is pregnancy period is actually called as gestation. Gestation ಅಂದರೆ morphological changes ಆಗ್ತದ, physiological, chemical changes, all the different changes which are occurring, which helps into the formation of embryo itself is called as gestation period. Okay, gestation period humans that usually it has a 9 months. Okay, 9 months period irtada, and in different individuals like different species that bere gestation period irtad. Okay, so gestation is nothing but a pregnancy period in layman language. Okay, next and last thing is parturition. Parturition ಅಂದರೆ ವಿ ಸೇ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಪೇನ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಡೆಲಿವರಿ, ಲೇಬರ್ ಪೇನ್, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಸೊ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಆದಾಗ parturition ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಪೇನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಗಾಟ್, and during this period a baby has been delivered, and that thing is called as parturition. So you can see all the events, okay, right from formation of gametes up to the delivery of a baby, we have reproductive events in case of humans, right? So coming back to next thing, like I have said you, okay, there are two individuals, a male individual and next is the female individual. Okay, like you can say male individual has male reproductive system, female individual has female reproductive system, right? So apart from this, there are three distinguishable sex organs. Okay, we have primary sex organ, secondary sex organ, accessory or external sex organ. Primary sex organ ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂದರೆ, the main thing is gonads ಇಂದ gamete formation ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನಿಗೆ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಆ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸೆಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ಸ್ದಾಗ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಸ್, a pair of testes, right, and females that we have pair of ovaries, right. Coming back to secondary sex organs, we have glands and ducts essential for sexual reproduction. Like apart from gonads, we have other glands. Okay, they help into formation of certain chemicals, certain hormones, enzymes. So evella help ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾಗನ we have formation of particular gametes, right. So hormones ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಷನ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗೈತಿ ಅಂದಾಗ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸೆಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ನ ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನಿಗೆ ಅವನ್ನ ನಾವು ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸೆಕ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ accessory or external sex organs, right. So accessory ಮತ್ತು external sex organs ಏನವ, they do not have direct role in reproduction. Okay, reproduction ಅಂದರೆ direct role into formation of gametes ಇಲ್ಲ, but indirectly they can help in one or the other way. So I hope you will remember there are three distinguishable sex organs: primary, secondary and accessory or external sex organs. So coming back to the first thing is male reproductive system. Okay, so male they have different kinds of sex organs. Let me just tell you in brief. They have primary sex organs, okay, a pair of testes in scrotal sacs. Okay, testes are actually, okay, these are actually located into sorry for this, okay, testes are actually located into scrotal sacs because body temperature ಹೆಂಗೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದರೆ we have homeothermic we are homeothermic animals, right. So ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೇರಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ 35 to 36 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸೆಲ್ಸಿಯಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಫ್ಯಾರನೇಟ್ದಾಗ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ 97 to 98 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಫ್ಯಾರನೇಟ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಯಾವತ್ತು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೈಯರ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೇಲ್ಸ್ ಆ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರಿಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರಿಗೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಈಸ್ as per evolution scrotal sacs ಒಳಗಲ್ಲ ಟೆಸ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ and scrotal sacs are found outside the body. Okay, outside the body ಎದಕ್ಕಂದ್ರೆ will be having -2 degree Celsius of the normal body temperature. Okay, just imagine normal body temperature is 36 degree Celsius. So scrotal sacs ದಾಗ ಟೆಸ್ಟೀಸ್ ಏನಿರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅದರ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಫಾರ್ 34 or 34.5 degree Celsius. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಏನು -2 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸೆಲ್ಸಿಯಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೇಲ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ scrotal sacs in case of males. Okay, that's why we say primary sex organs in males are testes, but testes are located into scrotal sacs which are outside the abdominal cavity or outside the body, right. So coming back to genital ducts. Okay, genital ducts, actually what they do is they convey sperms, that is spermatozoa, to the penis. Okay, idrag function yav ಮಾಡ್ತದಂದ್ರೆ we have rete-testes. Okay, these are rete-testes. Then vasa efferentia. Okay, this is vasa efferentia, epididymis and vasa deferens. Okay, so these all tube like structures. Okay, yav testes inda abdominal cavity ಒಳಗ್ transportation ಮಾಡ್ತದಲ್ಲ, those organs are genital ducts. Okay, next is accessory glands. We have seminal vesicles, Cooper's glands. Okay, here you can see these are seminal vesicles. Then we have Cooper's glands, prostate gland bartada, bulbourethral gland. Okay, bulbourethral gland is also commonly called as Cooper's gland. Okay, so next, what is their function is they secrete the fructose carbohydrate, calcium and enzymes. Okay, why fructose is needed? Because this spermatozoa in formation agirtadalla, they are non-motile in nature right now. They require energy. So source of energy will be fructose over here. Okay, that's why fructose is secreted over here, right? And then external genitalia, we have penis. Okay, penis is outermost external body part which we see in case of males, right? So coming back to female reproductive system. Okay, female reproductive system is located into the pelvic region. Okay, let me just brief tell you about. Okay, I'll just show you the picture of a body. So head region ige ನಾವು cephalic ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Cervical, the neck region we call it as cervical. Okay, upper part we call it as thoracic, then abdominal and pelvic, lowermost. Okay, eve regions ಏನದಲ್ಲ, please have a remembrance. Okay, so ನೀವು ನಾರ್ಮಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡುವಾಗ ಇವೇ scientific terms ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ you can have the conversation. Okay, so female reproductive system includes a pair of ovaries, pair of oviduct, uterus, cervix, vagina, external genitalia and many more. Okay, and also they have a pair of mammary glands. So coming back to female gonad, that is let me just show you in this picture right now. I'll just zoom it. Okay, 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 so there is no option for made. Okay, so let me come back to this. So female reproductive system, like basically I said, primary sex organ is ovaries, right? Ovaries ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, we have ovaries located into the pelvic region. Sorry, so pelvic region ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, they also have the higher body temperature, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ pelvic region is inside our body, right? So normal body temperature 36, so 36 degree Celsius ದಾಗ females can have formation of the ova or the ovum. So monthly one ovum is released as per the cycles. Okay, rarely 2 ovums are released. Okay, so ovaries hengirtada, when we take a cross section, we have outermost cortex and innermost medulla region. So medulla region ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, we have different kinds of follicles, primary follicle, secondary, tertiary. Okay, these all things I'll explain in detail about the menstrual cycle when I'll deal with the fertilization part. Okay, so ovaries main purpose ಏನದ, formation of ovum. Okay, ovum ಏನು release ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, they are to be transported now to the oviduct or channel or small tube. Okay, oviduct, uterus, vagina, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, these are accessory ducts. Okay, accessory andre they help in one or the other way. Directly ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, indirectly they help in fertilization. Okay, so soon after release of ovum, ಫಿಮ್ರಾ ಏನಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಓವಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಹತ್ರ, ದೇ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಓವಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಓವಾನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. Okay, so fertilization when coitus has been undertaken, insemination process ಆಗ್ತದ, male ejaculates the semen into the body tract of the female individual, and then when the sperms fertilize the ova, there is an energy which is created. Okay, and as the energy is created, ovum tries to move downwards near the uterus, right? So that's why this movement causes the ova, the fertilized egg, to be pushed downwards. That's why we say oviducts enagtada, they help into fertilization. Okay, ovidus has different region, ampulla, isthmus and infundibular regions. So remember, MCQ question 100%, where does the fertilization takes place? Fertilization basically takes place into the oviduct or the fallopian tube. Okay, there are two names, oviduct to helಬಹುದು illa fallopian tube nu helಬಹುದು. And next thing is, in the ampulla region of the fallopian tube fertilization takes place. Very good. So coming back to the next thing, that is uterus. ಓಕೆ, ಯೂಟ್ರಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೆಡ್ ಯು, ಫಾಲೋಪಿಯನ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬೇಬೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ಇನ್ ನೇಚರ್. ವೆರಿ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಬೇರೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ರೈಟ್? So that's why the fertilized egg tries to move downwards and gets embedded into the uterus body wall, right? So on the basis of this, uterus has three different regions: endometrium, myometrium and perimetrium. Remember, MCQ question for KCET, the implantation process ಏನಾಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, that confines with the uterus, and implantation of human embryo takes place into endometrium of the uterus body wall. Okay, uterus body wall, I repeat, it has three regions: endometrium, myometrium and perimetrium. So implantation process yavattu endometrium ದಾಗ ಆಗ್ತದ, that is innermost tissue layer of the uterus. And then coming back to vagina. Okay, don't worry, I'll just give a different picture over here. Okay, ಬೇರೆ ಫೋಟೋನ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, you can have a visualization. So lowermost or outermost part is called as vagina. Okay, vagina inda we also get the cervix region. Cervix ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, it just goes on oozing out the mucus every now and then. Okay, so there is a different mucus changes into the female body. So mucus discharge ಏನಾಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, that is from cervix. And next part comes the vagina. Vagina is the external most body part which is helpful during the coitus. Okay, so coming back to the next thing. Okay, we have that is yeah, I discussed about, yeah, let me just tell you about a birth canal or cervical canal. So birth canal name ಬಹಳಷ್ಟ ಇಯರ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, which body part involves birth canal. Okay, answer ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬಹುದು, cervical canal along with vagina is called as birth canal. Remember one thing, the name birth canal andre the place from which the embryo illa babies are been delivered. Okay, baby delivery ಯಾವ place ಇಂದ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, that place is called as birth canal. So we have different parts in reproductive system. Ovaries ada, ovary function ಏನು, oozing out of the oozing out alla, release of the ovum every month. Then we have fallopian tube or oviduct, okay, where fertilization takes place. Okay, next we have uterus. Uterus function ಏನಂದ್ರೆ implantation of the embryo. Next part we have in reproductive system is cervix and vagina together. So cervix ಮತ್ತು vagina ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ, birth of embryo takes place. So that's why it is called as birth canal. Okay, so it is most important question. Next is external genitalia. This is not so important. Let me just have a glance of the names. Okay, we have mons pubis, outermost fatty layer which is covered with hair, that is mons pubis. Then we have labia majora. The sides skin fold are called as labia majora. Innermost skin fold are called as labia minora. And then hymen is there and clitoris is there. So these are the external genitalia which are found in case of humans. Okay, so coming back to mammary glands. So mammary glands are glandular tissue. They have variable amounts of fluids. Basically mammary glands ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ we have lots of amount of fat deposition over there. Okay, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ನೋಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, these are outermost called as fat deposition. So glandular structure ಏನದ ಅಲ್ಲ, you just have the glands of this structure over here. Okay, glandular tissue divided into 15 to 20 mammary lobes. Okay, so mammary lobes ಏನದ, they consist of mammary alveoli. Okay, smaller alveolus. So do not be confused with the term alveoli or alveolus in mammary gland to that of lungs. Please do not be confused. Okay, so mammary alveoli ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, those are small lobular ducts. They are internally connected with larger ducts called as mammary lobes. These are 15 to 20 number. I repeat, most important MCQ question. just mark it over here. Mammary lobes are 15 to 20 in numbers, but they can be having thousands of mammary alveoli. Okay, so these mammary lobules are connected with each other by a region called as mammary duct. Okay, so then we have lactiferous duct where the ejaculation of the milk takes place, and outermost is nipple where the baby sucks the milk from the mother. Okay, so these are the different structures of the mammary lobes. And then coming back to gametogenesis. Okay, I'll deal it in a while.